So, next slide please. So, the message I'm trying to say is that in every armed encounter, there are always three parties who are involved. So, the aggressor, the attacker, the defender, and the law, the criminal justice system. Why criminal justice? Because when you shoot a person at namatay siya, there are certain legal repercussions yan eh. So either homicide, murder, pag namatay. Pag di namatay, physical injuries, attempted murder, attempted homicide. That is the law. So remember that whenever you have an attacker who attacks you, okay, tapos nagka-armed encounter ko yung nabiral nyo. It's not just you and him who are the parties. There's also the third party, which is the police. Sige, next slide please. So, yung third party, yung sinasabing the law, is the police, the prosecutor, and the court. So, in the criminal justice system, based on my 37 years of experience as a criminal lawyer, every time there's an armed encounter, let's say may natamaan, may binaril, kahit sino ka man, sundalo, police, civilian, maski sino ka, you will always be subject to all that. So meron diyang police ka, no? May uniforme ka, nakabaril ka ng tao, you are still liable. Pag mali yung gamit ng baril, you are still liable for that. Diba? Pero mga police kinakasuhan eh, diba? Homicide, murder. Yung sa Kiang de los Santos, no, sa Caloocan, yung police, diba? Nakasuhan ng murder because even if you are in uniform, sundalo ka, police, civilian, you are still subject to all of that. Okay? Lahat tayo, walang exceptions yan, ha? So, first that you will encounter is the police. So, ang police natin are the legal authority. Pagka meron crime involved, police kagad yung unang mag-respond. Police, meron din minsan barangay, pero hindi naman importante barangay yan. So, police, nagkabarilan, bababababam, patay. May darating na police, di ba? Ano gagawin ng police? Ano gagawin ng police pag may binarel? Pagdating na police, sino police dito? Ano gagawin ng police? Okay. Pagdating sa presinto, if you are detained or arrested, nandun ka sa kulungan, di ba? May kumayaman ka, doon ka sa aircon, di ba? Doon sa office ni Hebe, mayaman ka, di ba? Pero yung mga pag-ordinary kang tao, saan ka pupunta? Sa jail, di ba? Doon ka sa loob, kasama mo yung mga preso doon. And that is the hardest part. Because if you know that you are innocent, at pinasok ka sa kulungan, pending the investigation, nandun ka sa kulungan, ang hirap tanggapin eh, di ba? But you have to accept the reality that that is what will happen to you if you shoot a person. And then after that, you will appear before the prosecutor, yung tinatawag na inquest proceedings. So habang nakakulong ka, within 48 hours, dapat iharap ka sa prosecutor. So ang prosecutor, tinatawag natin piskal. Kung alam niyo piskal, di ba? Piskal sa court. He will make an inquest and determine if you are going to be charged or not. Okay? 99.9% of the time, i-charge ka. Okay? Bakit? Pag nagkabarilan, ang defense, prosecutor, I acted in self-defense. Okay, yan ang defense mo, di ba? Nakaposas ka. Sasabihin ng prosecutor, o sige, patunayan mo. Mag-korte na tayo. So, i-charge ka. Di ba? He will file charges in court. Okay, doon mo na patunayan kasi self-defense must be proven by the person who claims defense. Ikaw ang papatunay, hindi yung prosecutor. Sa umpisa, sinong tayo mo patunayan sa una na innocent ka? Hindi. Sabi ng prosecutor, teka. Doon tayo sa korte mag-usap. So, ipa-file niya. Charges. Anong charge? Murder, pwedeng homicide, di ba? Pwedeng attempted homicide, pwedeng attempted murder, pwedeng physical injuries. Okay, dun sa lahat ng charge, pera lang yung murder ha, pwede ka magpiyansa. Okay, magkano piyansa? Sino nakulong na dito? Sino nagpiyansa? Wala pa? Sinong ayaw mamin? Okay, ang piyansa, mga halimbawa, attempted homicide o attempted frustrated murder, ang piyansa mga 400,000, 500,000 pesos yan. Pag wala ka pang bayad, ano mangyayari sa'yo? Kulong, di ba? Kulong ka habang naglilitis. Okay? Pag meron ka pang bayad, lalabas ka temporary. Okay? Yan din tawag na piyansa. Okay, pag murder, ano mangyayari? May piyansa ba sa murder? murder, non-bailable offense, walang piyansa. So habang naglilitis yung kaso sa korte, pasok ka. Hindi ka makakalabas. Okay? Next slide. How long does it take? Gaano katagal yung proseso niyan? Yung sinasabi kong mga naglilitis. Okay. Police investigation, you'll be in jail for a few hours or maybe 72 hours maximum. Okay, nandyan yan ha. 72 hours yan, police. Arrested, ganun din. Inquest, siguro mga several days yan eh, yung inquest bago lumabas yung resolution. Mga 1 week. So nasa kulungan ka, 1 week na. Okay, wala pang charge ha. Pag nag-PI, preliminary investigation, aabuti ka ng buwan. Minsan, pag nasa Quezon City, sino nakasuhan sa Quezon City? Sino ba nakasuhan sa Quezon City? Wala pa, sino yung mami? Okay, ang Quezon City, it takes more than a year to resolve sa prosecutor. Ha? 1 taon ka nandun sa loob bago i-resolve ng prosecutor. Pag nakapagpiansa ka, bail, homicide, pwede. 400,000, 500,000, mabagayaman ka, okay lang, may pera ka, di ba? Labas. Paano wala ka pang bayad? Ano mangyari sa'yo? Pasok. Di ba? Hindi ka makakalabas, di ba? 400,000. Kasi may 400,000 dito ng cash. Pero ba? Sino ayaw mamin? Ay, wala. Okay, non-bailable murder. Pag murder, pag minalas ka, minsan depende kung may charge sa'yo, di ba? Murder, homicide, depende na sa prosecutor. Eh. Wala naman standard yan, eh, di ba? So sabihin, murder, non-bailable. Meron akong pinaprosecute na kaso ngayon sa Antipolo, non-bailable. Bata pa, ano nangyari? Iyak siya, sabi, hindi ko alam na ganito pala to. Iyak siya ng iyak. Hindi ka makakalabas dito. Ilang taon ka na ba? 29. Sige, paglabas mo dito, ano ka na? 60 years old ka na. So, ganun katindi ang criminal justice system natin. Hindi mabilis. It's not a fast process. Trial is average 3 to 4 years. So, sino nakasuhan dito? Sino nakasuhan? Kahit anong kaso? Sino ayaw mamin? Wala. Sino nag-file ng kaso? Meron nag-file ng kaso? Wala. Anybody file the case? Any case? Sino ayaw mamin? Wala rin. Okay, so it takes an average of 3 to 4 years. Tapos judgment na yan. E paano kung nag-appeal? Aakit sa Court of Appeals. Yung CA, yung tinatawag na CA. 3 to 4 years additional. So nasa 6 years ka na. Pag umabot sa Supreme Court, SC. Ilang taon? 4 years to infinity. Okay? So Supreme Court, minimum 3 years, 4 years, pwedeng umabot ng 8 taon, 10 taon. Yung kaso ko, ibang kaso sa Supreme Court, 8 years bago na-resolve. So that is a total of 6 plus 8, 6 plus 4. Abutin ka ng mga more than 10 years on the average to finish the whole process. In the meantime, pag non-bailable ng offense mo, ano mangyari sa'yo? Ano nangyari kay Hubert Webb? Ano nangyari sa kanila? Habang naglilitis hanggang Supreme Court, 19 years, ano nangyari sa kanila? Nasa loob ng Muntinlupa. Di ba? Tapos ilang sweldo. Pero 19 years na doon siya sa loob. So, medyo unfair din. Next slide, please. Legal costs. If you hire a private lawyer, acceptance fee, 70 to 100,000 average. So, pag maghanap ka ng abogado, sir, i-depensa mo naman ako, may kaso ako, murder. O sige, ito, bayar mo na ako 100,000 bago tayo mag-usap. Cash. Sakit doon. Per court appearance, 5,000 to 20,000 average. Per pleading, 5,000 plus cost of transcript. Pag may pera ka. Paano kung wala kang pera? PAW. So, Public Attorney's Office only for indigent clients or those who are earning less than minimum wage. Meron bang ganon? Earning less than minimum wage? Meron bang ganon? Na gun owner? Meron bang ganon? Magkano ba baril? A gun cost 30,000? So, hindi ka indigent. Kasi sasabihin, paano ka naging indigent? Eh, may pambili ka ng 30,000 na baril eh. O hindi ka indigent, can't afford ka. So, kumuha ka ng private lawyer. Gumastos ka, di ba? Yung mga PAW, para sa mga ano yun, mga yung mababang tao lang naman ang pambayad, yun ang mga nahuli ng Carol Cruz, public drinking, gano'n, rape ng anak. May gano'n eh, di ba? Next slide, please. Okay. Now that we know the background of what the legal, ano lang yan, background lang yan, ha? Of what the criminal justice system is all about. Let's talk about the basics of self-defense. Alam niyo na to. Okay, marami na nagsalita tungkol dito. Marami sa online, marami nag-post sa online, marami nang paulit-ulit ang pinag-uusapan ito. Let's just review. Okay, Article 11 of the Revised Penal Code provides the elements of self-defense. So number 1, unlawful aggression and reasonable necessity of the means employed and lack of sufficient provocation. The reason why I put end, yung end na yan, kasi dapat tatlo yan. Pag mawala yung isa, walang self-defense ha. Pag mawala yung isa, dapat tatlo. All three must be present. Kaya nga sinabi ko, end. Okay? So, unlawful aggression. Sino gusto mag-demonstrate? Sino gusto mag-demonstrate? Sir, kayo, pwede? Sino marunong magmura? Sino marunong magmura dito? Sino marunong magmura? Ikaw? Tara, halika. Hindi, kailangan na bumura. Halika, demo. Sir, kailangan ng demo. Sino pwede magmura dito? Sino? Sige na, isang tao lang. Ito, sir, come on. Please, come on. Sige, tsaka na. Sige, murahin mo ako, sige. Ha? Ano? Okay, may baril ako. Sige, tsaka lang, sir, tsaka lang. O, murahin mo ako. May dala akong baril. Am I justified to bring out my gun? Diyan sa ginawa niya? Hindi, kasi walang unlawful aggression. Okay, lapit kayo, sir. Dito na kayo sa taas, para makita nila. Para pag sinapak kita, makikita nila. Halika, tsaka. Lapit ka. Brad ko na po to, Brad ko pa Sigmaro to eh. Sige, tsaka lang. Sige, so 8 feet away. Sige, murahin mo ako. Pwede na ba? Pwede na, hindi pa. Di ba? Kasi walang lawful aggression. Lapit ka pa. Contact distance. Sige, lapit. Turo mo yung kamay mo sa akin. Okay, pwede na ba? Di pa rin. Okay, walang unlawful aggression, di ba? Sige, back to. May dala sa kutsilyo. Okay. Sige, labas mo yung kutsilyo. Farther. Yung sa dulo. So, he's about, sabihin natin 20 feet away. Nakaganyan siya. Burahin mo ako. Justified na ba? Pag may baril ka, justified na? Baka pwede, baka hindi, di ba? Depende sa bilis ng tumakbo. Lapit. Sige ba? Yan, may kutsilyo siya. Justified na ba ako? Burahin mo ako. Justified na ba ako maglabas ng baril o hindi? Baka. Kasi malapit na. Meron unlawful aggression. Okay, na pwede kang patayin di ba? So, when you say unlawful aggression, you mean a threat of death or serious bodily harm. Okay, death or seriously bodily harm. Kutsilyo can kill me. Pag wala siyang kutsilyo at nagbura siya ng ganyan, he cannot kill me. So, wala akong justification, di ba? Sabihin natin baril. Di ba sa malayo? May baril siya. Murahin mo ko. Justified na ako? Yes. Kasi kahit gaano kalayo yung baril, pag may hawak siya na baril, he can already kill me. Di ba? The moment somebody points a gun at you, kahit ano pa mangyari, putukan mo na. Okay, that is the signal for you to fire. Okay? Sige, thank you. Sapakin mo na kita. Reasonable necessity need. So, meron kang baril. Walang unarmed yung kalaban mo. Pwede? Pwede gamitin ba rin? Hindi. Kasi hindi man reasonable, di ba? May hawak siya na tubo. Magiging ka na tubo. Reasonable na ba yan? Medyo malabo, no? Pwede, medyo hindi. May kutsilyo. Pwede. Gun versus knife. Pwede yan. Stick. Nakagano na sa sayo. Stick. Papaluin ka na. Justified? Naka. Di ba? Marami sila. 10. Kinuyog ka na. Gugulpihin ka na. Justified? Yun yung nangyari sa Antipolo, di ba? Sa Antipolo, mamaya natin pag-usapan yan. Okay, wag muna. So, reasonable necessity of the means employed. Dapat yung gun should be commensurate to the defense, the need of defense. Okay, number 3, lack of sufficient provocation. Halimbawa, ito sa Antipolo, ulit nagkaroon ng road chase. Bumaba yung driver, nakipagsapakan doon sa rider. Nagkabulan sila, suntukan sila. Kinuyog. Okay? Yung driver, mag-isa lang. Hindi na makapalag. Kumuha ng baril, pinutukan. Is that self-defense? Self-defense yun. He provoked the attack. Bumaba siya eh. Una sa kotse na siya, walang problema. Pero bumaba siya eh. Nakipagsuntukan siya eh. He provoked. He placed himself in a situation na nag-react yung mga tao sa kanya at nakipagsapakan. And then, because of that escalation, he was forced to use his gun, which is not self-defense, di ba? Tama? Next slide, please. Okay, specific cases tayo. This is based on actual cases, no? I have 5 cases here. 8 cases na involving self-defense. So, number 1 is Sonny Parsons. Kilala niyo si Sonny Parsons? Ilang taon na ba kayo? Ilang taon na ba kayo? Alam niyo yung Hagibis? Hindi niyo alam yan, no? Sinong matanda na? Sinong ayaw umamin? Okay, so bata kayo lahat. So Sonny Parsons was the lead singer of Hagibis, which is a famous group in the 70s. Na macho-macho, he was a former PC. PC, yung police, ano yung tawag doon? Police Tabulary, dating PNP. And then he retired, he became a macho singer. And then, one day, taga Marikina siya, 4 men armed with knives entered his house, robbed, tinali sila, tapos ninakawan sila. And then, his daughter was almost raped. Ni-rape, muntik na ni-rape. Hinubaran yung anak niya, and then nakipag-struggle na lang, then hindi na. But they were drug-induced robbers. So, natapos na yung robbery, lumabas sila. Lumabas yung 4 sa bahay. Nasa kali na, biglang nakawala si Sonny Parsons eh. Kinuha niya yung arms score niya. 45, single stock. Labas, takbo siya. Sa kalye, doon nagkaabutan. Sa kalye, outside the house, ha? Nagputo ka na, pang. Baksak yung 3, yung isa, may kutsilyo. Paglusob sa kanya, hand-to-hand combat, he was able to slash the throat of the 4th attacker. So, patay lahat. Question, self-defense or not? Sino nagsasabing self-defense? Sa labas ng bahay, ha? Sakali nangyari, self-defense or not? Self-defense. Sino? Wala. Hindi self-defense. O, sino self-defense? Wala rin. Sino walang alam? Okay. He was actually charged, no? Sa prosecutor's office na Marikina. Although the public clamor, kasi kilalang tao he was a celebrity. So the public clamor was that, hindi, teka, si Sonny Parsons yan eh. Dinipensahan niya pamilya niya. Hindi mag-charge yan. Pero the government just went through the motions of charging him, na-dismiss din sa prosecutor, but he was charged for multiple homicide. The issue was, the incident happened after the fact. Okay, so nung nirarab sila, robbery, di ba? Umalis na yung 4 eh. Wala nang threat sa kanila eh. Hinahabol niya ngayon sa labas ng bahay. Wala nang threat. Paalis na yung mga tao. Pak, patay. Parang hindi self-defense, di ba? Parang hindi, di ba? Kasi walang immediate threat eh, di ba? Umalis na, paalis na yung mga tao eh. And yet, because of the public clamor, the case was dismissed. Okay. Next slide, please. Attorney G. Kilala mo si Attorney G? Hindi ko na sabihin pangalan na, pero Brad yun eh. Attorney G, kilala nyo? Hindi nyo kilala si Attorney G, si Councilor ng Manila. Okay, he was riding in a two-car caravan, and then biglang, nung na-traffic sila, tumigil yung kotse. Pagtigil ng kotse, may lumapit. He was riding in the first car. May lumapit na tao. From the window, pinutukan siya tinamaan dito sa panga. Okay, so, wounded. From the back of the car, the second car, nandun yung anak niya. May dalang arm score na 9mm. Pinutukan yung attacker from a distance of 10 feet. Headshot, patay. Okay? Self-defense or not? O, remember ang pumutok, hindi siya ang inatake it was another person. O, self-defense or not? Sino who says yes? Yes? Brad kasi. Who says no? O, sino walang alam? Okay. The case was hindi natuloy. Okay? Upon investigation, walang gustong cooperate sa police. So, walang witness, so namatay na yung kaso. But the law provides that you can actually defend somebody else, a family member, a stranger, hindi lang sarili mo. So, in this case, the father was the one being attacked in front of his very eyes. So, pinutukan yung attacker ng father niya. Even if he was not the one being attacked, it was his father, it still falls under self-defense. Okay? Clear? Okay. Pero mamaya sasabihin ko kung bakit hindi nyo gagawin yan hindi nyo gagawin yan mamaya sabihin ko sila bakit. Next. Eon driver versus cyclist. Alam niyo itong kaso ko, di ba yung Eon? Hindi sa di masalang, di ba? Ang gabi, nakuha sa CCTV, di ba? Na-sideswipe yung iyon, bumaba yung driver, yabang. Ay! Tapos yung siklista bumaba, sapakan na sila, pak. Ang tagal. Siguro 1 minute. Multi yung yung iyon driver, pasahin mo ka, dugo-dugo. He went back to his car. So natalo na siya sa suntukan. He got his 45, he came back and shot the guy. Self-defense or not? Who says self-defense? Who says not self-defense? May price to pag may price Who says walang alam? Okay. It's actually not self-defense kasi may provocation eh. Nung bumaba siya sa kotse, nakapagsapakan siya, there was no need for him to do it eh. Ngayon, kung nakapag-argue ka lang, alam mo, nasa kotse ka, nakikipag-argue ka sa isang tao, wala yun, walang provocation na kasi karapatan mo naman mag-argue eh. But the moment you start assaulting the other person at nakipag-escalate na kayo ng ganon, you're already provoking the person. And kung nag-escalate into an armed encounter, you are not entitled to self-defense. Okay? Taro? So ano dapat ginawa ni Ion? Ini-sideswipe yung kotse mo, ano dapat ginawa? Ano dapat ginawa ni Ion? Yung ginawa ko, dapat ginawa niya yung ginawa ko para lusot siya. Imbis na baril mo, paluin mo na ng tubo, takbo. Walang sabit, di ba? Walang sabit. Okay, anyway. Next slide. Antipolo. Aha. Magandang nagto kasi sa online, ang dami-dami sa Facebook, ang dami-dami nagpupunta sa akin na as pro-gun, nagpo-post ako, ito dapat, hindi dapat gano'n. Lahat, galit sa pro-gun. Bakit? Duwag! Bakla! Si pro-gun may baril. Bakla ka pala eh. Hindi mo kayang gamitin baril mo. Di ba? Hindi mo kayang tumulong, hindi mo kayang mag-self-defense. That is self-defense. Gago ka pala eh, pro-gun eh. Wala ka maalam pa dyan eh. May baril ka, para kang bakla. Yan ang sinasabi sa akin. Lahat, hundreds of posts. Sabi ko, ang dami namang gusto pumatay ng tao. Ang dami may init dito That is self-defense, sabi. Okay. Let's analyze Motorcycles swipe a car or vice versa. Hindi natin ko kung sino nag-start. We don't know who started the episode. Baka yung motor, baka yung kotse. Nagabutan. Okay, nagkaabutan. Bumaba pareho. Suntukan. Pagsuntukan, kinuyog yung driver. Ang daming dumating na rider. Nagbabaan. Sinasapak na yung driver. Sa dami na nung sumusuntok sa kanya, matas na siya, takbo na siya, bugbog sarado na. Pumunta sa kotse, kumana sisi, pak, pinatay yung attacker, wounded yung isang rider, girlfriend niya, binaril niya. Tanga, di ba? Self-defense or not? Self-defense? Pinukuyog, self-defense? Who says yes? Who says no? Dahil nakinig na pa yung sasabi ko kanina, di ba? Who says, I don't know? Sino wala alam? Okay. Actually, it's not self-defense kasi he provoked the attack. He escalated it there. When you are armed, okay, ako nagdadala ko ng baril eh, you are no longer entitled to engage in that kind of behavior. Okay, pag wala ka armas, sige, so sapakan tayo, walang problema. If you are armed, you are obligated not to escalate the situation. Kasi may dala ka eh. You have the power of life and death over another individual. And remember, carrying a gun carries with it a grave responsibility, which even the Supreme Court of the Philippines does not have. Walang death penalty sa Pilipinas in any court, right? Supreme Court, wala. But if you are a gun carrier, you can actually impose the death penalty on your own judgment. Ikaw na mag-decide, ito na, tapos na ang buhay mo. Which even the Supreme Court does not have that power. Di ba? Tama? Walang death penalty eh. There's no death penalty in the Philippines. Kahit ano rape mo yung anak mo, walang death penalty yan. Murder, there's no death penalty in the Philippines. But you as a gun owner have the power on your own summary judgment to end the life of somebody. So what does that mean? You have the responsibility to use that power correctly. Di ba? Hindi lang basta-basta kipag-away ka. That's why I always teach that when you have a gun, you have to exercise restraint. Okay, huwag masyadong mainit ang ulo. Pag mainit ang ulo, huwag ka na magdala. I've been a gun carrier since the 70s. Okay? wala akong ganyang situation na I got into a situation na nakipagsapakan ako na pagbaril na wala. So you have to be also very careful with how you handle your firearm. Okay? Next please. Okay. Practical tips. Tapusin natin na kasi sandali na yung talk, matatapos na. Do not bring your gun out unless you feel you're justified to prevent death or seriously bodily harm. So, dalawa yan ha, death or seriously bodily harm. So, ano ibig sabihin ng death? Papatay ka. Seriously bodily harm, you will be serious harm sa katawan mo. Okay, as a rule, do not use a gun against an unarmed man. Okay, pag unarmed man, wag mo gagamitin yung baril kasi wala nga siyang baril, wala nga siyang armas, di ba? Use the gun only if he has a gun, a knife, or a metal pipe. Okay? Okay? I'll give you another tip ha. Sa mga mahilig makipag-away dyan ha. Lahat ng mahilig makipag-away. Sino mahilig makipag-away dito? Sino mahilig makipag-away? Sino mahilig itong ulo? Sinong mabait? Sino mabait dito? Wala? Okay, sino nagkukunwaring mabait? Okay. Pag makipag-away kayo, the point I always make is, huwag nyo lang bubutasan yung tao. Okay na, suntukan, walang problema. Huwag mo lang siyang bubutasan. Pag binutas mo, that increases your liability several fold to homicide, attempted homicide, murder, whatever. Binaril mo, binutas mo. Sinaksak mo, binutas mo. But if you use a stick or your fist to jab into the stomach of the person, it's the same power or even more than shooting him. Sa lakas ng palo niya, you can kill him. Diba? Kaya sa mga rally ng mga leftist, marami kaso, patay. Ginamit, yantok. Ganoon yan dito. Pow! And the power of thrusting it in the midsection is enough to kill you. More than if you shot him. So, tip ka. Huwag niyo mo gagayahin ha. Pero pag nahuli mo, tawagin niyo ako. Never bring out a gun in an altercation, always retreat. So, when I say altercation, let's say wala ka ng choice, no? Let's say may altercation kayo. May problema sa daan, may lumapit na driver, huwag ka bababa sa kotse, huwag ka bababa. Diyan ka na sa kotse, sa ano yan? Sigaw siya, never bring out the gun. Never. Because you are not justified. Pabayaan mo na siya, sige. Diba? Eh, maglabas na kutsido, pwede. Diba? But never bring out the gun in a mere altercation. If a stranger enters your house, hindi mo kilala, pumasok sa bahay mo, umuwi ka, isang araw, umuwi ka, may tao doon sa loob, sino yan? Sino to? Bakit mo na? You have no choice. Diba? Because why? Because the law says that your home is your castle. Your home is your castle. So if somebody enters your castle, pwede mo siyang, well, ako, some people will say, dapat mag-warning ka muna. I don't normally, yun yung pangalawa, I don't normally recommend warning shot. Okay, wala nang warning, wala na yan. Because if you shoot to warn, ibig sabihin nun, walang threat sa'yo. You're not justified to bringing out your gun in the first place. Warning lang eh. Diba? When you bring out your gun, you are justified already to kill. Diba? Hindi yung warning. Pag nag-warning ka, ibig sabihin, wala pang threat sa'yo. Warning ka pa lang, diba? And what goes up, anong Newton's law? What goes up, comes down. So, nag-physics ba kayo? 4th year high school, nag-physics ba kayo? Sino nag-physics dito, 4th year high school? Sino nag-physics? Sinong mahina sa math katulad ko? Okay, wala. Okay, so, para sa mga mahina sa math, the law of physics says that if you fire a projectile upwards, it comes down at the same velocity, di ba? So, kaya naman maraming namamatay pag New Year, di ba? So, pag New Year, pak, harmless. Hindi, pagbagsak ng parehas ng bilis eh. Patay, di ba? So, never fire a warning shot up. Okay. Ito may medyo mahaba lang. Pasensya na kayo, pero mahabang usapan dito ah. Never use a gun in defense of a stranger or a crime being committed. I get a lot of criticism because of this. Ako, sa online board, pag sinasabi kong gun owner ka, may PTC ka, naglalakad ka, may nakita kang babae ni-rape, anong gagawin? Sino may PTC dito? Sino nagdadala mo ng PTC? Sino ayaw umamin? Okay, anyway. You have a PTC, you're walking, you see a girl being raped, what do you do? Matanda ka na kasi kaya ano mo. Sino naman yung mga bata nung pasagutin natin? What do you do? Tama yung sinabi niya, pero narinig niyo ba? You do nothing. Do you pull out your gun and help the girl? Oy! Alis ka dyan! Gagawin mo ba yan? Tanga ka ba? Pulis ka ba? Hindi ka naman pulis eh. That's a police job. It's not your job. You are a civilian. Your only time to use your gun is in self-defense. Pag ikaw ang ina-atake, but if somebody else is being attacked, it's none of your business. Pabayaan mo siya. Sakit, di ba? Tumawag ng pulis. Pulis ang maganda dyan. Kung walang pulis, sorry. That's none of your business. Di ba? Why? You could get into a lot of trouble because you play cop. Magpupulis-pulisan ka, may dala ka ba rin, civilian ka, huli ka. Why? Unang-una, wala ka authority. You have no authority to engage in peace and order. You are not a law enforcement officer. Secondly, you may be mistaken as to the facts. Okay? Nirape yung babae. O, yan, nahubaran yung babae, nirape na, hindi sarap. Tulong! Nanda ka na, katabi mo na. Ano gagawin mo? Sir, layo!
Anong oras yung
Layo! Pang! Patay! Tapos, di patay na.
Tama, 3
Di, akit yung babae. Hindi nagpasalamat. Hindi nagpasalamat sa'yo. Umiyak! Ay! Boyfriend ko, pinatay mo! Bakit gano'n? O, sino nakukulong?
Dito na nga siya eh.
Ako. Di ba? Layets? Okay, isa pa example. May tumatakbong lalaki, snatcher. Galing sa Quiapo, takbo siya, snatcher, may dalang snatcher. May dalang baril ha. May pulis, humahabol. Huliin niyo, pulis, huliin niyo. Okay, nauna ka, takbo ka. Inabutan mo yung snatcher. Nung inabutan mo doon sa isang ali, Aka na. Pumalag, bang, patay. Pagdating ng pulis, shit, sabi ko habulin mo, hindi ko sinabi papatayin mo. Sino makukulong? Ako. Diba? So, sa madaling salita, don't be a hero. Okay? Sino ba katoliko dito? May katoliko ba dito? Sino Kristiyano? Meron ba? Sino Muslim? Ala. Sinong taga-Syria? Ala. Okay. 2 Sundays ago, there was a reading in church. Yung tinatawag na Good Samaritan. Okay? Good Samaritan. Ano yung Good Samaritan? May, alam niyo, nababasa kayo na Bible, Good Samaritan? Yung nalupay-pay siya, tapos may tumaan na tumulong sa kanya. Why is it not a good idea as a gun owner to be a Good Samaritan? Why? Yan lagi turo ko eh. Do not be a Good Samaritan. Because, why? Because you may be mistaken as to the facts. Di ba? And it could have tragic consequences if you shoot the wrong person for the wrong reason. Secondly, it's none of your business. You see a crime happening in front of you, what do I care? I just turn around and walk away. Police, di ko nagwawak yan. Di ko trabaho yan. Di ba? Tama? Amen? Oh. Why will you intervene in something which does not involve you? Okay, in 1963, nangyari yan sa New York City. Meron isang babae, a young girl, was being beaten and raped in public. Binubugbog siya, na-rape siya. Tapos there were around 20 people standing, doing nothing at all. Doing nothing. Sabi, bakit wala kayong ginawa? Bakit wala kayong ginawa? Mga duwag! Mga walang puso! No. They were not cowards. They were just being smart. Dahil pag nag-interfere sila at mali ang inakala nila, sila pa makukulong. Tama? Amen? Okay? So, do not intervene. Do not be a Good Samaritan. Protect only yourself.
What about your family?
Family, pwede rin. Basta wag lang stranger.
Good Samaritan rin yun. Tinutulong ka mga kasama.
Yeah, sir, I'm talking about a general, sinasabi ko dito, sir, basahin niyo mo. Sinasabi ko, estranghero, stranger. Okay, yung family, iba yun. It's a different issue. Okay, so I'm talking about stranger. Hindi nyo kilala. Okay, pero pag family, pwede. Next slide, please. Part 2, when bringing out a gun, always be prepared to use it. Huwag ka maglalabas ng baril hanggat hindi mo intention gamitin. Okay? May kasabihan sa samurai. Ano sabi ng samurai? Ano sabi ng samurai? You will not take out your sword unless it will taste blood. Diba? Huwag ka maglalabas ng baril na, because if you do that, and kinol yung ano mo, yung threat mo, you will be forced to engage. Diba? And if you bring out your gun without firing your gun, you have no business at all bringing out your gun in the first place because there's no threat. Diba? Bring out your gun only if there's a threat. Walang threat in the Feldstern. Okay? Okay, ito medyo controversial. Minimize shots. Meron akong narinig sa PTC seminar sa PNP na pag self-defense dapat one shot lang. Pag marami, hindi self-defense. Wrong. Okay, that is wrong. Bullshit. Okay? Alam natin in reality, if you have a sub-caliber gun, you may have to shoot more than once in order to neutralize your attacker. Alam natin yan. That can easily be proven by any expert evidence. Ngayon, the rule is, okay, ang sa akin personal ko double tap, center mass, first 2 shots. Pag nakatayo pa, isa sa ulo. Okay? Repeat ko First 2 shots in self-defense, center mass, double tap. Okay, 1, 2. Pag nakatayo pa siya, 1 in the head. That will solve the problem. Okay? Parang di ba siya babalik lang? Kasi pag binaril mo 15 times, papapapapap dito. Di, parang di ba? Parang murder na, di ba? So, maximum, 2 shots, center mass. Swerte ka pag 45 kasi isang putok lang bagsak na. Paano kung 22 yung baril mo, 380? Baka di pa tumagos. I had a case, believe it or not, I handled a case in 1997. Homicide, just sa San Juan, 380 Davis ang ginamit. Pinutukan yung driver. The bullet did not even penetrate his head. Tuk-tuk! 380, pumasok 380, gumanon, tapos nag-dent, lumas yung bala. Gano'n kahina. So, yeah, okay. So, tapos yun na raw kasi medyo boring na. So anyway, always call your lawyer immediately after the incident. Common sense, di ba? Kasi wag ka pipirma na kahit anong statement, mga sinumpaan sa laysay. O ito, pirma mo to, sir. Ayoko pirmahan yan. Okay? Baka hindi na kwento eh. Abogado muna. Tingnan natin, basahin muna natin kung tama, Okay? So, let's, next slide. Next slide. The end. So, stay safe. Okay? Question. 1 or 2 questions. Baka pwede. Yes, sir.
Sir, good afternoon. Assuming, sir, hinarangan sa sakyan mo, ayaw kang palampasin, and then may dala silang something na bagay na hinampas yung hood mo, and then binasag yung side mirror mo, pinuprovoke ka talaga. What will you do, sir? Humarang yung sasakyan nila, hindi ka makalabas.
It's a tough question, no? So, ang question, hinarang yung kotse mo, wala kang pupuntahan, pinagpapalo ka ng tubo. It's a very tough question. Okay? Turuan kita. Pagawin mo. See this? Ano ko na to? It's a body cam. Body cam. Nabibili ng 100 pesos sa Temu to. Shopee. It's a body cam. Pag merong gulo, pag may gulo, dikit mo na yan. Recording na yan eh. Now recording. Okay. Mag-artista ka ngayon, di ba? Teka, saan na eh? Alam mo, tumututun. Eh, nakikita, pinugulpi ka na. Teka, sir. Huwag mo kong piliting, ayaw kitang saktan, di ba? Umatas ka na dyan. Siyempre, naka-record, di ba? Isa, kita sa TV eh, di ba? Sir, huwag mo kong pipilitin gamitin itong baril ito kasi ayaw kitang barilin. Perfect defense in court for self-defense. Okay, umatras ka, sir. Huwag mo kong pipilitin gamitin itong baril ito. Recorded. Di ba? Kaya mga polis may magandito na ngayon, di ba? That's your best evidence in crime. Okay? Kasi pag walang testigo, hirap. Pinong araw, walang testigo, hirap. Diba? Your word against this. But now we have this. Wala na. Okay? 100 pesos sa Temu, 200. Body card natin. May maliit pa dito eh. So you can just buy one, bring it with you. If there's a problem, put it on your shirt. Mag-artista ka na, di ba? Mga artista ka na. So, konting artista, di ba? Kunyari mabait ka, di ba? Kunyari gusto mo siyang balikan, mabait ka muna. Kasi naka-record. Pumila mo siyang magulo, di ba? Okay? Klaro? Thank you.
Sabi ang mga